Yabba dabba. All right, here we go.
Yikes.
Yabba dabba. Yabba, no.
Do we need something? Oh, here. Want this?
This is going to add a whole new feature to this. Whole new feature. Oh, wow. Wouldn't you know? It's made of wood.
When in doubt.
When in doubt. All right, this is good. Rotate your device. You can't turn your phone while live.
Yabba dabba yikes.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to do it this well. We're just gonna do it this way and try not to watch the video, just listen to the video. Okay, and we're good.
Is it working?
Is it working? Hey Spencer, if you'd hit wave one more time. Nope, just to show you how it works.
That does work?
Okay, all right.
Another like means it works.
We're in. It's live. All right,
cool.
It's working. Okay, so basically, if any of you have kept up with me doing podcasts on YouTube at all, then you'll see, I have crazy conversations, and my music is definitely not the typical either. And this is my buddy Brad Mills up in here. One of the dudes who helps me get games when I go out there.
How are you?
So he's going to ask some of his own little questions, and if you have any, I'm going to read the comments and do my best to keep up, but emphasize do my best because that's a fact. So I'm going to pass the baton over here, man.
No, it's I'm glad we got to do this finally. I'm really excited to do it.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Big time.
So first off, where did LTA Alchemist, I don't know if you've told anybody, explain that, where did that name come from?
LTA Alchemist.
Yeah.
Well,
because honestly, I don't know what alchemist means, so I kind of feel dumb, and I want you to warn me.
Okay, I'm gonna do my best for my teaching glasses on here. So, I did L, just the letter L, before Leighton, because right. Telling my name to people sometimes, I've been told you say your name wrong. So
yeah,
typical. Let's make it simple. And then the alchemist is essentially, there's like all these heroes' journeys that they say you could be going on. Okay. And when essentially it's taking a situation or a mind state and then evolving it to something different, but it's a substance that you have that now you can alter to just by a different perception or or you call it transmutation or whatever.
Okay.
So it's just from the information that myself is, when I went to school for demonology.
Yeah, which I thought about. I want to tap into that.
Yeah, and I mean the whole, I'll just tap into that now. I can add the whole entire effect. Yeah. Like the whole alchemist itself, to me, and the way I like to project it, is just all the information I learned through, growing up. For Christianity, I had heavy roots in growing up.
Miles says phone is sideways.
Oh,
so does that mean the camera's sideways?
No, that definitely means.
Do we need to flip it? We just got so okay.
No, we're good. All right. Well, if anything, now we're gonna be bulk chest, bulk arms over here. So, just basically all that information I learned from, I'd say my senior year in high school. Good call. He's pulling it back, guys. Good call. To my, just like to my recent development as of now, because as you grow older, you gain more wisdom, and you're able to really chip and define who you are. And I feel like an alchemist is like it's an ongoing change to your best, so it becomes your best self. So it's kind of just like all my information I would be able to transmute into a way I can project it into music on things that have helped me out by learning them. That. So I guess that's rocks it. It's a being over here.
That's interesting. It's not just little boy.
Yikes! Yikes!
Yabba dabba yikes!
He said already yabba dabba yikes. Yeah, it's not. I don't know. Everyone does what they want to do, and that's the thing. It's just like the whole entire field of creating. Whether someone does artwork or the music, at least you're getting a way to express yourself to get it out there. It's not all about yourself. It's about
turning your pain into healing, is what Spencer says. Thank you, Spencer.
Yeah, absolutely, exactly. It's just being able to continue using your creations and being able to express them. Like you like to hunt, so you like learning information about that and going out there and learning as much as you can.
Yep.
And then you're rocking and rolling and telling me you're doing some things like, gutting, all this other stuff. Like, that's holy is all I can say. Is a big holy.
What, just gut an animal?
Just, dude, yeah. Like, even, like, I had...
It's part of it.
Of course it's a part of it. I don't live in the day and age where I'm out there doing that. No, I'm serious.
Why not?
That's a good... Time. Time is the only factor, because you only have so much time.
Yeah.
And there's so many trade things. Now, that could be a recreational thing, but... Then again, it's like, honestly, that'd be pretty smart. If civilization did go down, you'd want to know how to hunt, and you want to be able to have an adequate amount of water.
First off, you needed to have a 22, and I'd say a 308 at least for your rounds.
Minimum.
Well, 22 because 22 you can super cheap, super light, and it'll still kill whatever. Still kill rabbits, squirrels, coyotes. But then you want a 308 to shoot deer or to shoot big game with. But yeah, so that's rule number one. But it'll be easy. It's fun, man. You should pick up hunting. It's a lot of fun.
Well, I think it'd be fun to be out going out.
It needs to be more hunters. It needs to be lots more hunters.
I think
start hunting.
Being out in nature itself.
It's a conservation. Save the wilderness.
Save the world. Okay, well, what about? I mean, I guess this is now me asking you a question.
Yes.
I don't know.
The answer is yes, Tyler John Buck. Yes, it is.
No, it says it's watching. Oh wow, I've never done such a thing. I've never done such a thing, Tyler. But ring a ding ding.
Baloney. But anyway, but really want to get down to the nitty gritty is
okay.
I believe in ghosts and demons and angels and all that jazz.
Okay.
But what I want to know is what you believe. And the difference between a ghost and a demon, if there is one or not. Oh, wow. But I just kind of want to tap into what you think and on the demons and essentially the spiritual world.
Okay.
In that instance, because I'm a Christian, I'm a non-denominational Christian, but it's and so I believe there's a heaven and a hell, but I also believe in angels and demons. But I just want to know what you think.
Okay, dude, now that's an incredible question. Well, starting, like I said, I had the Christian roots, so...
You gotta be drunk. Yeah.
No. yeah. Drunk off of positivity over here.
Drunk off of life.
No way.
Stay in school, kids.
Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe drop out. Maybe what I'm going to say will make you want to drop out. Just kidding. You gotta search and find out what your heart wants you to do. But,
yes.
Well, the general field, I think, is... I mean, obviously, I had a lot of dogma of Christianity, so there's those different types of perceptions I could say I had. But I think, Shintoism is a great place to start, in one sense. Shintoism is Japanese.
For us dummies out there that don't know.
No, it's not dummies. You know how to gut a deer, dude. This is just some random information.
Go ahead. What's Shinto?
So it's basically, in Japan, when you watch, Japanese movies and everything like that, everything has a spirit. So it's having respect. That's why it's have respect for nature, because it's a tree spirit as well as earth. It has a spirit. Okay. So I believe there's those type of spirits on this plane that we're around. Okay. I believe that we're a spirit inside of ourselves that knows more and everything else, but we're inside of a third dimensional physical body. So you can only know so much. And you can only see a certain, within that wavelength of that scale. Now that I do not have the scientific, whatever it's called, but there's only this much you can see on that scale. That's all those colors, this color spectrums. We can't see stuff, and we can't see radio waves and all that, but there's all these things going on around us. And as for angels, from what I've looked at, there's obviously the Bible scriptures or the Islam's scriptures, or there's different depictions of beings that come out from the sky, or
in your dreams, something like that.
Or it could be in your dreams. I mean, it matters. UFO, whatever.
Because the reason why I say dreams is this, because my dad, when I was younger, we used to live in Fort Wayne, and he would drive from Fort Wayne to Hammond every Monday morning to work, because he didn't want us to live up in liberal Hammond, and so
yikes.
He rented out a studio apartment, and when he would stay there Monday night, come back Tuesday after work, stay home Tuesday night, but he'd go there Wednesday night or Wednesday morning, stay there Wednesday night, Thursday night, and then come back Friday after work. Right? Okay. So when he was there, he rented out a little studio apartment from one of the guys he worked with that owned it, and when he was up there, he was probably up there for 3 or 4 years or so. And all I did was use it to sleep and eat Chinese food in,
Okay,
after
right.
work. And
He getting fortune cookies?
Nothing, yeah. But when he was up there, he would always have this dream of where there was this old man in the corner. And he'd just get up, he'd go, in his dream, he'd go get a glass of, drink or a snack or something all night, and then go back to bed. But it was weird because that was in his dream that he would do that. But the old man was always just standing in the corner. And then my dad probably had that dream 2 or 3 times. And then my dad told the guy, he was quitting, he got a new job in Fort Wayne. And so he said, hey, I'm not going to be needing your studio apartment anymore. And he said, thanks for letting me use it the last few years. And he says, okay, cool. Hey, did the old man ever visit you? He said, what do you mean? He said, the ghost, the old man in the corner. You ever see him? He said, I'm sorry, what? He goes, yeah, the old man.
Okay,
he's a ghost. He goes, you never saw him? He goes, I thought I was dreaming that. And he goes, no. He said, he's real nice. He may have flipped off a few, your lights a few times, but that's it.
Oh, wow.
He goes, he didn't bother you, did he? He goes, no, not at all. He goes, he just stood in the corner.
He's from a little castle.
And so sure enough, so I would have never believed in ghosts or nothing, but my dad swears by it, so I So that's where the dream and the dream world and the spiritual world.
Yeah. Would you believe that those are?
I believe that's 100% real. 100%. There's no reason why my dad would ever lie about that.
Well, there's people that see apparitions or people that see UFOs, and that's also kind of why it's hard to even, in one sense, to even ask, what does someone believe? Well, there's so much stuff that's getting at you, information, in one sense, that you don't want to get lost in it because then you can't even live your life. But in another sense, it's great to search and look for that, what truth it is.
Well, it's kind of like this. So, you know how, forever it seems like Americans have been trying to figure out what is bad for you, what's good for you.
Yeah.
But then, when they went on the low fat thing, it was because the sugar industry was big pushing of, it's not sugar that's bad for you, it's the high fat stuff.
Yeah.
That's why in the 80s it was all about low fat or no fat, in the food. And then now it's, then it went to no carbs, and then it's, now it's all meat's bad and all this stuff. And so
Where's our pocketbook running different agendas pushing what is considered healthy or what is not healthy?
My mom, so thank you, Spencer. My mom and grandma swear that saw a little boy walking around our house. And I guess had an imaginary friend named Timmy. Is there anything else in this? Yes. Which is weird because my 4-year-old son, he has an imaginary friend named Timmy. I'm not joking him. Or had one because he said he moved back to Toledo. So he doesn't see him anymore. But
no, they dipped from the house. And that's also something too. If there's activity going on somewhere and you're just to leave.
But see, that's the thing too, is America realistically is so young.
Yeah,
literally, so young.
Yeah, as a nation.
Because there's only been a few hundred years of people living here. And so, this house right here was built in 1972. I can't imagine anyone's died in here. So that's where it's there's ghosts.
Maybe murdered. I'm just kidding.
Well, but either way, there's no way that there would be a lot of ghosts in this area. At least where we live right now. Maybe downtown Fort Wayne, you got a lot more of that stuff. But that is where all the angels and demons and ghosts are seen, so.
More.
Yeah, isn't that ironic? That's crazy, isn't it? But I guess that's the popular imaginary friend name.
Yeah, Timmy. Yeah, dude. Everyone's watching Fairly Odd Parents, dude.
But anyway, so Game Changers. It's this documentary. There's also one on Netflix called What the Health. I've watched both of them. Actually, I take it back. I watched most of Game Changers, but then I couldn't stand it because of how just ridiculous it was. But it was so biased. And I'm not. Basically, it was about all these high-end athletes.
Okay.
Right? The best athletes are the game changers of each sport, and how they're so much better after they go all vegan or all plant-based.
Yeah.
Right? And so then this guy named Chris Kessler basically debunked the whole thing, and I agree with almost everything he said of veganism, it may be great for some people, but it's not great for everyone, and it's definitely not great for high-end athletes.
Yeah.
If you want to cut out, only have meat once a day, and you're out of your 3 meals. That's probably ideal. What's up?
Well, there's some people that please show Zeusy. Dude.
This is just our monster wolf dog. Yeah. Hey, big boy. Oh yeah.
Look at this big beak, dude.
This is big. Oh yeah. You want to fight?
Look at him.
Yeah. So we brought to you by this zoo of a house of mine.
Yeah, this is good. It's a good little zoo.
No,
here.
I don't want to play right now. Okay, let's
No, that's okay.
Oh!
Man, now I wish you would reply yabba dabba yikes. But, you know, I come and wrapping around a little bit with that whole idea of beliefs on that. The one thing about demons that I've seen is there's like different religions that have like these different roles, these different characters. So just think of like a different character playing in a different play. Like one was playing in Japan, and then one was played in Europe. They're not going to be the same play. Like they're going to have different, you know, makeup, different scenery, different that. Yeah. But there's different depictions of these different gods and these different cultures, and Christianity demonizes a lot of that, and they just basically.
Does anyone praise it, or does anyone?
But people, I mean, that's what they call paganism. I mean, if you're going after that, this, that, and the other. When I see, you know, Hinduism has the three gods.
Okay.
Vishnu, Shiva.
No, well, Buddha.
And Brahma.
No, it's the Hindus that have hundreds. Or is it,
yeah, but they have like basically like the three god, like the Trinity does for Christianity.
Gotcha.
There's different religions that have different trinities.
I don't know much about Islam. Or Hindu.
That one I can't even say I know much about some main characters, but there's so many that like that requires a lot of time too. And it's like even thinking about, you know, doing things like that and studying different cultures and seeing what things you can add to yourself. Like some people do yoga and it helps them out, and other people do just breathing exercises, or you can do both and go praying. Or I think like if you're going to church and you're getting something out of it that's of positive nature, because when you're in there, the energy's high, or, you know, it can be high. Not every church is the same, but like, or you hear inspiration. That's awesome.
It is.
That is great, as well as angels like Raphael, if you need healing, or Michael, if you need a sword to fight.
What's the thing when you want to find something? Saint Anthony.
Saint Anthony. Now that's a.
You're welcome, Saint Anthony. You're welcome.
That's okay. That's it. No, that's the truth. Saint Anthony. If you lose anything, right there. But
consider yourself found.
Oh my God.
Find yourself. Find yourself a new face. Do yourself a favor.
Oh my God. No, that's what I'm saying. But like, you know, some people might have offense to that because it's Jesus is the only way. But that to me doesn't make any sense. It's like, wouldn't the brotherhood of praying, like me asking you to pray for me asking a saint who's in heaven, or an angel, or X, Y, or Z, like asking for assistance because I'm not perfect and don't know everything, but I'm striving to be better. And it's like, you know, I guess getting myself, the reason I like prayer is like it makes me feel grounded in the state of where I am and the appreciation of what's going on, as well as believing in something outside of just myself. And
dude, check out Spencer. Spencer, you're my guy, dog.
Dude, Spencer is awesome, dude. That's one of my new producers right there.
Shout out to Spencer.
Shout out to Spencer. He's balling over here. But
what are you doing for Christmas, man?
Oh man, I'm getting asked about Christmas.
I don't care about Christmas anymore. Actually, what I want to know is what's new on the next album. What is going to happen? Is it going to be a different route? Is it going to be same vibes? Is it going to be more hype? Is it going to be kind of a mixture? What do we got? Oh,
well, we're not kidding. Dude, thank God this cat came up at the perfect.
They're not kidding me right now.
Are you kidding?
Watch
Horrific,
out.
dude.
I have a panther, everyone.
No, you're not playing. Basically, my I'm going to everyone who, you know, likes following my stuff.
It's a good thing.
I'm going to be doing singles. I'm going to be just dropping a ton of singles.
Yeah, he just said singles. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and like I want people to. That's fine. No, it's perfect. Dude. I love that the cat's there. Yeah, it's perfect. It's just, oh my God, I want everyone to continually to hear different things that I can do, and showing the different things and seeing what people vibe with more when I project, because I like projecting from Super Saiyan of going hard, like being aggressive and pushing DC you to go, dude.
DC Nation.
Pushing people.
Shout out to Schwartz. ZD Schwartz.
DC Nation. But being able to just like getting people inspired and pushed, that's awesome. I also like hitting them with some, you know, kind of more soft and understanding and funny. Like playing a music video, which is going to be coming out soon.
Oh, yes.
It's going to be awesome.
We're about to make millions. Millions.
It's going to be funny.
With a B.
No. Oh my gosh. It's going to be a fantastic video, and it's a positive nature. I think above all, I want to push even more positivity and not expressing
even more positivity.
But but here's something else that you guys want to hear that's terrific. Is I'm doing 2 different projects, and the other one is going to be a dubstep mixed with dancing, mixed with a little bit of rap, and that might sound crazy to you, and it's going to be super crazy because I want to expand and spread and do lots of things. So we're just gonna keep rocking and rolling out here, but you know, I appreciate the support. I got some awesome people that support me. I really appreciate you, and for sure, like, you know, you guys understand where I'm pushing and coming from, as well as, you know, actually listen to it and you know, kind of understand me in the sense of, you know, it's just doing alchemy. It's all the information I've been taught by God. I call it God, whatever it is. It's helped me be able to see and have the coincidences, and now just pushing forward into something positive.
There's no coincidences, man.
And no, you're right about that. And that is what you'd call corn on the cob from Indiana.
Number one rule in crime: there are no coincidences.
Take off your glasses, mate, because we really looking in.
He did it for sure. Yabba dabba yikes.
Well, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm gonna upload this on YouTube.
Shout out to the elf.
Shout out to the elf. Everyone, actually,
on microwave.
Kind of run away from the elf. I don't really like the elf on the shelf idea.
Whoever came up with the elf on the shelf, I hate you. And all parents do.
Yeah, I don't know.
We always forget. It's just so frustrating.
I'm not a parent. So to me, it's apparently. It's apparently a problem.
We got a funny guy.
It's apparently a problem, but that's all right, everyone, because we're just taking a look in and go on other ways. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below.
Please.
And next video, we'll bring up some of those. We'll just have a hoop. But honestly, keep yourself safe during the holidays.
Absolutely.
As well as be full of gratitude because we only have this moment. You're not promising anything else.
You might not have another Christmas.
Jeez Louise, you really might not have another family member at
So make sure you have health insurance, make sure you have life insurance. God, get it.
Take it easy, character.